All right, Blackmore Social Club. God bless America. A little bit longer form, going to talk about the post-painting process that I'm in. Looking at it on a video, it's probably, to me, it looks better on the video than what I'm seeing in real life. Yes, it's a garage. Yes, I'm probably a little picky, but you pay good money to have something painted and you want it done right. So you do drywall, you expect a certain level of quality behind the paint so that it doesn't telegraph and come through the paint. And then you expect the paint to be good too. So part of the process is doing a walkthrough and making sure that you call out the imperfections. So if you see these little blue pieces of tape, that's where, blue and green, that's where I've been, and I'm seeing stuff that I don't like. Things like, I'll see if I can't catch it on the camera, but there's little scratches, gouges, I'll say, in the wall. Like you can kind of see there where you can see it, you can see the joint behind it. And it just needs to be skim coated and possibly sanded again. Don't expect anything to be perfect, but when you pay for it, that's what you're paying for. So it really doesn't matter to me if somebody else sees it and says, a couple of people have asked me, said, do you think that they just did it that way because it's a garage? Well, the honest answer is, I don't care what they think it's for. You're still paying for quality. I don't know if you can see these, but there's scratches and things like that happen to the drywall while they're putting it up. And part of the process is that they finish it and fix those places and not just paint over it. And then you got to deal with it. So a little bit of touching up to do, a little bit of sanding and fixing to do. Let me see if I'm having such a tough time showing you on camera, but you can see there, that's a pretty good example. You can see where they patched a spot and you can see it plain as day coming through the paint. So, are they gonna be happy with me? I don't know. I don't know that I can afford to care at this point. We'll just, we'll ask them to fix it and we'll go on about our business. Let's see. Here's another example. I can see plain as day right here. There's a paint or a joint line right through there, and you can definitely see it. Now, darker paint will show that. I know it's part of it, but at the same time, you shouldn't see dents and gouges in finished drywall. I'm seeing a lot of roller marks and things like that, kind of showing you guys all the imperfections because again, it's not always going to be, you're not always going to see, I don't know, maybe, Instagram, YouTube, these things, people tend to show you the best of stuff, but you can see right there, that's, like in that case, you can see that joint, really what they should have done is finish that wider so that you don't see a defined joint. And I know there's levels of drywall that you can pay for, but I assure you, we talked about doing this smooth. Now it's not a level 5 finish, but smooth is smooth. So leave your comments. If you do this kind of stuff for a living, tell me what you think. Again, I can just see things that I'm not tickled with. So, that being said, Blackmore Social Club, hopefully the next time I see you, they're gonna have to go buy more paint because I think they were trying to make what they had last or stretch. And so when you go upstairs, which I'm not gonna go up there, but when you go upstairs, there were some thin spots where, again, I think they were just trying to get it to stretch. So I've already talked to them. They're gonna go order some more paint and come back prepared to do some fixing. So all that said, it's a little bit of a delay So I'm kind of bummed about that. I'm ready to get my stuff back in here. And actually, what I'm ready to move on to is doing the floors. What I need to do is get the rest of this stuff cleaned out, mop like crazy, clean the floors, get them good and vacuumed, and then I'll figure out a way to seal them. Not polished, but just sealed. Then I can bring stuff back in and focus on finishing out the loft area. So, a little bit of a delay, but I wanted to show you guys what we're dealing with. Still super excited. This is, like I said, it really looks, I mean, overall, it looks such a difference in what it felt like just maybe a month ago. It's starting to take shape, and I'm excited we went with the color we did, even though it's it brings its challenges. So still excited. Got some trim work to do, some trim at the floor, some trim around some of the sides and some of the stairs. So I've got some ideas and excited to get in here and start working on it. So again, thank you guys for hanging out. If you got any thoughts or ideas, put them down below. But we'll talk soon. Y'all be blessed.